Hello, my name is Colum and I work for the British Council Indonesia. I wanted to tell you about a few special events that we've got coming up in the month of October for English teachers and English language professionals. This is a very difficult time to be a teacher during the pandemic anywhere in the world, and especially here in Indonesia, where schools across the country, many of them remain closed, and universities too. Some of you have been learning new techniques to continue the education of your students online, and this is very challenging. And also, I know that many of you are parents too, and probably have to monitor your students at home when they struggle with their online lessons. So a lot of respect to you during these difficult times. I know that there are a lot of demands on your time, and there are a lot of webinars for you to join or online events, so you have to pick and choose what you can do. But if you have time and you're interested, let me tell you about a few things that we have coming up. So on Saturday, the 3rd of October, the British Council globally is organising a special event in celebration of World Teacher Day 2020. So this special event is called Leading in a Crisis, Reimagining the Future, and there'll be a series of online talks, workshops and panel discussions for you to join, and it's all free, so please have a look at our website and register for that if you're interested. Secondly, I wanted to tell you about a special event that we have just for English teachers in Indonesia. We are organising, in partnership with TEFLIN, the Association for English Teachers across Indonesia, a special webinar series, 4 webinars, every Thursday from 1:30 to 3:30, starting this week, this Thursday, the 1st of October. And this special series is focusing on language assessment. In the first webinar, we'll be looking at the current situation of language assessment in Indonesia, both in schools and universities, and also the current proficiency levels of English teachers working in Indonesia. Assessment is incredibly important. It's important that you're able to do formative assessment, sometimes called assessment for learning, so that throughout your students' time at school or university, you're able to monitor their progress and give them feedback to help them to improve. But it's also incredibly important that the tests that you give them at the end of the semester, the end of the course, the test marks are meaningful. We talk about meaningful marks. What does 80 out of 100 mean? So in this area, we'll specifically be looking at things like the Common European Framework of Languages, or the CEFR, as one framework that you could use to give clear feedback to your students based on a criteria, so they know what their level of English is in both speaking, reading, writing, and listening. Towards the end of our webinar series, we'll be focusing on some other areas. We'll be looking at the impact of technology and the use of AI in assessment. Increasingly, students are not only doing tests with a pen and paper, but they're also online using computers to answer questions and to submit their assignments. So we'll be looking at the future directions of English language assessment and the impact of technology. And lastly, at the end of the month, I think on October 22nd, we'll have a special workshop where we'll be looking at techniques around remote assessment. This is especially important during this pandemic, where many of you are needing to continue to monitor your students' learning and progress remotely. So what tools are there to do that? How could you use WhatsApp or email or other tools in order to monitor your students' progress and assess their learning? So that's the 2 things that I wanted to tell you about. Our World Teachers Day special online event on Saturday, October the 3rd, and our special Indonesia webinar series with TEFLIN beginning this Thursday on the 1st of October. So if you have time, I know you're busy, but if you're interested in developing your skills and learning more, then please go to our website and register for these events. They're free. You'll get a certificate for our webinar series, and I hope to see you there. So take care, everybody, and good luck and keep in touch. Thank you very much.